Hey, this video is on how to add people to a printer that you have the ability to manage. In particular, I'm making this video for the NTAC printer, but it would apply to any other printer. So the first thing I'm going to go to is the control panel. I just click down at the bottom, and you can see when I click on there and start typing, I go to the control panel. When the control panel comes open, if you've never made a change, it looks like this. It's in category mode. I always switch it to small icons so that I can see all the things I can do in control panel, and the one I'm looking for is devices and printers. Once I go to devices and printers, I'm going to go to the bottom and look for my printer, and if it's not there, which it is not right now, I'm going to have to do a policy update to make it apply. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to click down here on the start button again, and I'm going to type GP update. And you should see it say that. Then GP update, it stands for group policy update. I'm going to hit run command. You're going to see this pop up, and it's going to run the command to recheck all your policies. And when it's doing this, it's going to script your printer for you if you're allowed to see it. And it should automatically show up on our list. Okay, so it showed up on the bottom, so I'm going to right click on it and go to printer properties, and then I'm going to get this box pop up. Don't change any of the names of things. If you change the names, it will break the share, so you don't want to do that. Where we're going to is security, and you can see the people that currently have permissions to do it. So Mr. Cheney has full control, Troy Ferguson has full control, and Eric Wolf has full control. Students are denied access to the printer right now. I could just deny one group of students, like middle school and elementary school, if there was actually a reason for students to print out there, and that's something you need to let me know if you want to change that. However, how do I add a person? I just hit add, and then I type in their username. So I'm going to put in my intern and hit check name, and it's going to say, oh, do you mean this one or this one? Oh, we mean this one right here. Okay, and I say okay, and now they have allow access. The difference here is if you say manage the printer, then they can add other people. And usually I don't allow people to manage the printer. If you say manage the documents, it means they can delete documents in the queue. If you've got a bunch and you want to clear them out, a person needs to be able to manage the documents to do that. But normally we just allow other people to just print to a printer, and I say okay, and now he can print to the printer and it will map for him as well when he does a GP update, but only people that are already on there are going to see it when they do the GP update. That is it for adding a person to a printer that you may have management access of, and you want to give other people permission to print to that printer as well. I should point out that I also could do the opposite. If I've got somebody who keeps printing accidentally to this printer, and they just they're that person that doesn't pay attention where stuff is going to all the time, I can do exactly the same. I can add, and I could, for instance, add and say, you know what, she always makes the mistake of printing here. I can go and say deny, and then say apply, and now that person cannot print here. So you can also, in management, you can also deny privileges as much as you can allow. And just so you know, if a person's a part of two groups, because you've added a group, deny supersedes allow. So if someone's denied, they cannot print to that particular printer. And that is it for managing a printer.